So hey everyone, welcome to this video. And this is actually going to be a quick video. And in this video, I just want to share what I have added to the quarterly planning framework that we have. And I've actually shared a planning video earlier this quarter, or I think start of July, where I did my own planning on this framework using this framework, and I really suggest you try to do your goals planning, your quarterly goals planning using this framework, because it is really helpful and it has been really helpful to me. You can also check the template link under this video, which actually has this quarterly planning framework, and you can just go and start with this template by just duplicating it, and it should be in your Notion. So the things that I've added to this framework, it's not really too much. It's just the quick priority chart that I've added. So basically, priorities was something that was really important for me. So I've been using this framework very wisely and very rigorously this quarter. And it's just been 1 month, and I have been able to update progress everywhere. So I was really facing this issue where I was not able to define, for example, if I have these four OKRs or these four goals that I need to achieve in this quarter, and I was not able to really prioritize or know which one should I do first or which one has a more priority. So I've just added this column, which also called as priority, and I've actually tagged it using the software industry priority chart that is being used, which is basically we call P0 as the critical or immediate, needed this yesterday. P1 is kind of a high priority, and P2 moderate priority, and P3 is usually the low priority or okay to do after all the priorities are done. So P0, if it is a P0, you have to do it. It's a critical immediate piece, and it needs to be done ASAP. And P1 and P2 are more of like after P0 is done, you can actually juggle through and do them. So yeah, the priorities are really helping me, and it is something that I've added. So if you have not used the template, you can replicate it by clicking on the link and adding it to your Notion database. So if you're already using this quarterly planning framework and you want to add the priorities to your section also, you don't have to go and create or start a new template or go to the link and get a new template again. Instead, we can just add it to the existing objectives already, because it's pretty simple. So you just need to go in under the all objectives, and or you can actually do it in the objectives also. It should not be a big deal. You can just go and click on new property and add something called as priority. That should add one. So since I already have a priority, it added with the name as priority one. And basically the thing that you need to select is the property type should be select. So it is kind of a drop down that can be added, and then as you can just add these value P0, P1, P2, and ideally when you come back to these, whatever values that you've added should show in your select table. So for example, if your new item is actually a P0, you can just tag it by clicking on it. So that kind of defines the priority. You can move it ahead and keep it at the top, so you're actually aware that what priority is matching to that one, and then you can start picking up those items which are on the top of the priority for you. So that's all for this video, and I don't think so I have anything else. So now let me show you how does my quarter looks like. It's going okay, I think so, but yeah, it's actually going really good for me, at least for now, because I did not pick up too many goals, or maybe not too ambitious. I was just trying to keep things okay, but I do plan to add things on go on the roll. If there are things that come up, then I will surely add them. So the first one was apply for skill up course. I added it as a priority zero because this was something that I really had to do before a deadline. So I added a priority zero because this was critical. This was immediate. So I made sure that I'm doing this, and I focused on this, and I actually completed it, I think yesterday. So then the grow YouTube channel to 1,000 is still going 34%. Basically, these are the key results. All are in progress. The statuses you can update, and I keep updating, and I keep coming back to this current and target things. So I, as soon as I update, the progress also updates. So as for example, I've till now posted 4 videos for this quarter, and this video, the one that you're watching, is the fifth one. So let's just make it 5 because it should be already posted. So that increases the progress to 83%. And I don't know, this gives me such a nice feeling. As soon as this percentage counter goes up, it just gives a feeling of achievement, like I've done something really big, though it's just 1%, but 1% is good enough. So yeah. And then run 5 kilometer in one go every time I go for a run or go to gym. So I increase this. I'm at 50% over here, and we are also halfway through the quarter, so this is going good. I still need to focus a little more on this because this should actually have been almost 40-45%, because 15th August is like the center, is the mid date of the quarter. And the last one is a create basic prototype of a full stack app. So I knew that this kind of lies in the last of priorities, so it's just I gave up P2 priority, and I'm trying to focus first more on these two things. But yeah, I also want to pick up this since my P0 is complete, so I will try to also pick up the P2, some items from P2, and try to give it some progress, and maybe focus more on this in the last month if I have some time. So I think that's all for this video. That's all that I wanted to share. You can go ahead and add the priority section to your template also if you are already using the OKR framework, or you can go ahead and start a new template for this goal planning framework, which is really helpful. Thanks a lot, and see you in the next one.